Bats, there's 45 species in the U.S., approximately 1,000 in the world, and they're very important not only in the from an ecological aspect, but also from an economical perspective, because they play important roles in pollinators. How many people in here are drinking tequila? Any hands? Oh, we got at least one here. Well, without bats, the tequila that's made from the agave plant production of tequila would drop to 1/3000th of what it is without bat pollination. So, and also they're important for our gardens because a lot of insects are able to detect bats flying up to 100 feet around them. So that they tend to avoid those areas because they're prolific insect eaters, and so they're great at controlling mosquito populations and other nuisance insects. We have, like I said, 16 species in Arkansas. 3 of those are listed as federally endangered or threatened. The Ozark big-eared bat is probably the most endangered bat in the United States. It occurs in the Ozark Mountains. Used to occur in Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma, but it's been extirpated from Missouri and now only occurs in Washington, Benton, and Marion counties. So it's primarily restricted to Arkansas and just a little sliver of northeastern Oklahoma. The other 2 bats is the Indiana bat and the gray bat. The Indiana bat was about 10 to 20 years ago was probably at the highest population level that we'd seen, and the population's been declining since then. And up until about 2 years ago, we had actually managed to stabilize the population decline across the range. And then a new threat appeared, and that's called the white nose syndrome. And that's probably the greatest threat to bats across the United States right now. Fortunately, at the same time, we were considering the possibility of downlisting or delisting gray bat because the species had recovered to a level that we felt like the federal protection was not needed any longer. However, the white nose syndrome has kind of postponed that effort to downlist or delist the gray bat. And fortunately for us right now, we don't have white nose syndrome in Arkansas, but it's been documented in 9 states. The Indiana bat in northeastern U.S., we've lost 25,000 Indiana bats in the last 2 years to white nose syndrome. The gray bat population has not been affected, but if it is affected, then we expect, given the spread of the fungus, that we could see white nose syndrome here in Arkansas in possibly 2 years. It could be sooner than that if cavers don't take precautions to clean their gear and they go into adjacent states or caves that have been affected by white nose syndrome and then come back into Arkansas and go caving here in Arkansas with caving gear that has not been decontaminated. That could spread the fungus into our caves, and so it could spread in here even without infestation through gray bats. The white nose syndrome, we don't know a whole lot about it. It's a fungus. It affects the bats while they're hibernating in the winter, and it doesn't. The fungus itself doesn't appear to directly kill the bats, but it does indirectly kill them in that it affects their fat reserves, and so as it depletes these fat reserves as they're hibernating over winter, they wake up and get hungry, and so they fly out in the middle of the winter in search of food, and there's no food out there for them, so they either die before they get back to the cave, or they come back to the cave and their immune system's depressed, or there's just not sufficient fat reserves any longer for them to survive through the winter, and so they die in the cave.